All right, so I bring you greetings once again on this very channel. My name is Silvanus, by now you know, and we want to get into yet another interesting class. But this particular one is going to be a series, and I have named it Back to Basics. We are going to be going through the very, very basic things in this company. Now, as you know, the TIENS Group is a network marketing company, and when you come in, you got to learn a lot of things so that you can grow in the company because it is a company that has its own school. And that is why when you come in, a lot of the things are known as being part of a university without walls. A university without walls. And that is how TIENS is called. It is called a university without walls. And my joy is that I am able to understand some of these things and able to explain them to you. Now, since it is a university without walls, it means that when you come in, then you have to be able to empty your cup or put down whatever it is that you know before coming into the company and then begin to learn the new things that the company has for you so that you can understand and grow thereby. And so quickly, I'm going to be sharing my screen with you, and then we will move straight into the class and then get to know what exactly I have for you today. So this is it. It's called Understanding the Basics in TIENS. Understanding the Basics in TIENS. In other words, when you come into TIENS, you have to understand the basics. There are a lot of things that you need to understand. And in this series, I'm going to take you through them one after the other. So if you can see my screen, I'll be glad to let us proceed straight away, understanding the basics in TIENS. And at the end of this presentation, if you participate fully, you would understand the basics of the TIENS company. Again and again, this is a series, and so this is the very, very first one in the series. It's not going to be a long class at all. Of course, I'm the presenter, and we are going to have a good time. So, just what do I have for you in this basics? It is said that if you go to a marketplace and you don't know what is being traded there, you yourself could become a commodity. I don't know exactly who came up with this saying, but it is so, so true, which means that you must understand what happens in this company the moment you jump in, else you will mess up. And so it is very, very important. There are a lot of network marketing companies out there, and they are all different. They operate differently. Their compensation plan is different. The way their products are different. There's so much that is different about TIENS as well. And that is why it is important. So welcome to TIENS. If you are new in the company, you just began a new exciting journey. All right. The journey is new and it's going to be exciting, but it must be mapped out and understood. In other words, you have to map out exactly what you want to do. You have to understand it so that you can do it and do it so well. And that is why I take the pain to take you through some of the things I do here all the time. Most of the classes we've had here have been about the product. But for today, we are getting into the company proper. When you join TIENS, what do you do? So in this class, we are going to take a look at some of the basic things you need to know as a new TIENS member and what you will need to teach your new members. Okay, so there's a typo here, you new members. If you have new members in your team, what you will have to teach them. If you are new yourself, what you need to learn. So what do you need? The first thing that you do when you come to TIENS is registration. Registration. So you need to register to become a member. You can't just start the business without registration. All right. So that's the first thing you do. You register. Now, after you have registered, then you will need to pick a package. That is the immediate thing you need to do. And so the first thing is you register. After you've heard all that people have said to you about the company, how it's good and all that, and then you decide this is a journey I want to take. All right, you have stepped in, you register. Now your name is in the books of the company. But after that, you are not recognized until you pick a package. So the first thing you do is to pick a package. Now, just what is a package? So a package is an amount of product you buy one off. Okay, you buy it one off. It's not like you can buy one product, the next day you come and buy another product, the next day you come and buy another product. Now, this package is what determines the percentage that the company is going to be using to be calculating your bonuses and all that. So there are different ranges of packages in the company as well. So we have the bronze package, a silver package, a gold package, and a platinum package. So when you step in, the company has all these packages and they are in ranges, but the bronze package is very, very different. And the reason why it is there is that it helps you to be able to mobilize your packages gradually to get to the highest rank. Now, the highest working package that most people in TIENS have is the gold package. And a lot also, quite a very significant number of people have the platinum package. If you are new, you will not understand these 100 BV, 200 BV, 400 BV, and 800 BV. So I'm going to explain them to you. The BV simply means bonus value, all right? Each product in the company has a value attached to it called a bonus value. So some have 14, some have 10, some have 35, some have. So depending on the product, the number of products that you put together, whose BV will accumulate to become 100, then we have a bronze package. So if you select a number of products, we accumulate or calculate all their BVs together, and then it reaches 200 BV, that is called a silver package. Now, if you have sale that accumulates to a gold package, then it will have to be 400 BV. One thing about the company is that this BV we are talking about, they are all not the same. If you decide to pick any product, so the commonest product of TIENS that people know is the antilepemic tea. Now, the antilepemic tea, for instance, has a bonus value of 14, 14, 14. So if you pick only tea, only the tea, and you put them together to get a 200 BV, and you pick another product and put all their BVs together, only that product, you realize that the amount of money you would need to purchase the different packages, even though they may all be 200 BV, it is different. And so this is something I will take time to explain another time when I am doing compensation plan and when we get into the classroom and we are using the whiteboard. But for now, take this explanation that the packages are different. There is bronze, there is silver, there is gold. And it has to do with different products you put together, you accumulate their BVs, and when it gets to 200, it is a silver package, 400 is a gold package, 800 is a platinum package. Now, the bronze package does not qualify you for bonuses. The reason why it is there is to help you to be able to get your packages bit by bit. And there are different ways of getting these packages, and I'll be coming to that, all right? So let us move on. Let us move on. What are the implications of having these packages? So the company allows you to actually acquire your packages in installments. And that is why we have the bronze package. So if you cannot get a silver package at once, you can do two bronze. If you cannot get a gold package at once, you can do two golds. Silver, if you cannot get a gold package at once, you can do two silver. So one silver package and another time you pick a silver package or four bronze packages. All right. So this is how it is. Now, the implications of these packages are very simple. I've already told you about the fact that the bronze package does not qualify you for bonuses. So keep that at the back of your mind, okay? Because it is the least and it is there to help you gather your packages at bit by bit. Now, like I said, a package equal or greater than silver takes you to star 4. So when you register and the package you pick is 200, it is a silver package. Anything greater than that is good to go. Why? It takes you up to the rank of star 4. What it means is that the moment you register, you are in star 3. You are called a 3-star distributor. And then after picking a package that sends you to silver, you now become a 4-star distributor. All right, good. We have what we call platinum card. I've mentioned it. But for the platinum, you can purchase it at once or upgrade during platinum cards promotion periods. There are periods where the company tells you to do something, and then they will upgrade your card from gold, silver, or bronze, or wherever you are to platinum. And when that time comes, you can also take advantage, depending on how ready you are at the time. All right. Now, the bronze, silver, and gold is what we call the development ranks. And you have to get this straight away. I told you that the bronze package does not qualify you for bonuses. That is why it has 0% as a product discount rate. The silver package will give you 5% at what we call the product discount rate. In other words, each time you make a purchase of a product yourself, the company gives you a discount. And at a silver card holder, you have 5%. As a gold card holder, you have 8%. Keep that at the back of your mind. So a distributor can make multiple purchases to upgrade to a higher development rank, like I said, and a minimum upgrade value is the 100 BV. Okay. What are the implications? Now, we have bonus rates, and we also have what we call indirect bonus or the development bonus. And I'm going to explain to you. That of the bronze card is 10%, that of the silver card is 15%, and that of the gold card is 18%. So let's take it that you have a silver card, and then you have been able to bring on board 2 partners who have also picked silver cards. A has silver card of 200 BV, B has purchased a silver card of 200 BV. We call these direct lines. If each of them purchases these cards, what happens? What happens is that you are going to enjoy from the company what is known as a direct sponsoring bonus. The company is going to pair the 2 silver packages and then pay you the proportionate percentage to your card. And since you have a silver card, the silver card's bonus for the indirect is 15%. And so the 200 BV times 15% will give you 30 US dollars. And in TIENS, the US dollar is pegged at 15 Ghana cedis. All right. So the 30 times 2 will give you 60 US dollars. Okay. What we call a direct sponsoring bonus. The direct sponsorship bonus. So the first 200A is going to give you a 15%. The B is also going to give you a 15%. So you are going to get 2 different bonuses. And the 15 and the 15% will give you 30 US dollars. You multiply that by 2 and you get 60. So the direct bonus is directly to you. Whoever registers directly to you, you are entitled to 15% as a silver card holder. If you held a gold card, then the direct bonus will be 18%. So anybody who registers directly under you brings you that benefit. And these are 2 people who have registered, A and B. And so you enjoy 15% of the first 200, you enjoy another 15% of the second 200, and that brings you a total of 60 US dollars. Pegged to 15 cedis, multiply. So you multiply the $60 by 15 and you hit your 900 Ghana cedis. Now, if you do not understand anything I have said, you can ask your questions in the comment section, and we shall move on. Again and again, we shall be having another class for the compensation plan, where we shall be explaining these things further. After picking your package, what next? You must, your next step is to master TIENS. If you are going to be a master of this game, there are two things. One, sales. Two, team building. So you must have the ability to make sales. You must have the ability to build your team. These two things are the things that will take you to the pinnacle of this company. You can't just be making sales, and forget about team. And you can't just be building team, and forget about sales as well. So you must have a team, and the team must be making sales. And you, as a new distributor, must learn how to build and guide your team to the top. And you will have to learn from the leaders. You don't have to learn in a vacuum. All right. Okay. So as we move on, I will want to touch on how to make sales, and then we may close this class at this point. The next time, we'll pick another one. So the various ways to make sales are actually limitless. You can go and go and go and go and go. But these are some of the methods that have worked. It is said that you don't reinvent the wheel. So number one, we use what we call events. So what are events? Events are simply getting to any chosen location, talking to people about your product, giving them some education about the product, and at the end of the day, getting them to get themselves checked whether they will need the product, and then you give them the product. And there are various ways in which events are done. We roam to various marketplaces, various villages, various wherever people are gathered, various communities, anywhere people are gathered. So begin to think, where do people gather? People gather in the mosque, people gather in the church, people gather in companies, people gather in the workplaces, people gather in the market, people gather in traffic, people gather wherever, in their farms. So wherever people gather is a place where you can introduce your products to them. And very soon we'll be coming to events. I've written extensively on it too on my website, and I'll be sharing with you soon. And we have what we call checkups. At our various offices scattered across the country, we have various checkup centers where you are bringing people for checkup. And we have little flyers you use to invite them to come and get themselves checked. And as you check them, we recommend products to them. And it is not you who is going to be doing these checkups. There are people who have been trained to check people and find out which exact product will be much more beneficial to them. That is because in TIENS, our products are varied and a lot. And each product and what it does. And it is not everybody that may need every product. And so when we speak to people, we check them, we know what product they will need, we give it to them. And you can invite people to come and be checked. The next one is the one-on-one. So one-on-one simply means you talking to people that you meet each day, wherever, about the products. And as they get to know the product, they get to use them. And as they get to use them, you are making sales. As simple as that. And then there are others. So I've put online tools there. You can use your Twitter account, now called X. You can use your Facebook. You can use Instagram. You can use your WhatsApp status. There's TikTok. A whole lot that you can do. Telegram and all. So if you are somebody who is internet savvy, bingo, you are already in business. All right. So like I said, I wouldn't want to go beyond this point. I would want to end it here and pick up your questions, answer you. You can call, you can WhatsApp, and let's have a discussion. So today, it has just been about the basics in TIENS. And I'm glad you are here as somebody who has registered as a TIENS member. And the first thing you need to do is to pick your package. Now, in picking your package, let me go over it. We have the bronze, the silver, the gold, the platinum. You can take money from your pocket as a business person who is ready to invest. Buy the product. And when you buy the product at this package, the products become your stock, which you are going to be using to trade. All right. People pick them up, they pay you, you take out the retail profit, and then you get back to purchase again. And that is your stock. Or some of the methods that I listed here can be used to purchase the product for you. We call it OPM. In other words, other people's money. So you do not have the money, but you are able to organize an event. The event brings the sales, and that sales is used to purchase your package. All these things are there in the company, and I am glad you are here. I want to say goodbye to you for now. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and we'll end the class, and maybe the next time we will pick something else apart from how to make sales, and then we shall keep learning. So welcome on board. I'm glad you are here. See you in the next video, and I will see you at the top.